Yes, my people, them man is back live with another video, and it's another live stream, man. This is a live stream for the Chelsea's upcoming fixtures, as well as some player updates, some news updates. Gonna be a live stream, so I'll be here for the foreseeable future. So let me get this news ready for you guys. And yeah, man, I hope you're all having a nice day. Today is Wednesday, so hope you all have a good Wednesday, inshallah. You have another day tomorrow. Wednesday, inshallah. But yeah, man, that's literally what it is, man. I'm about to get the news up for you guys. Just 1 second. So this is the latest news that I've seen. This is the latest news that I've seen. So this is the news that I reported on today. Okay, so this is it. Share the screen, man. Appreciate the likes and the views. Make sure to vote. Make sure to leave some comments in the comments. Put any questions in the Q&A. JJ. Shalom. Shalom. Go over there, man. You're in the camera. You just want to be seen so much. Man. But yeah, this is the news. Good news, but still news nonetheless. Angelo Gabriel leaves Chelsea to join Al Nassr for 19.3 million. Fee plus sell-on clause as wanted by Chelsea. That was reported by Fabrizio Romano. That was the source. Then we have this. Carney, Chukwuemeka, and Cesare Cassidy will stay and be part of the Chelsea first team squad. And this is relevant. Why? Because Chelsea were going to put these guys up for sale. They were up for sale. I should have said they were going to, but they were up for sale. Whether that's a loan or permanent buy, they both were going to get sold if that was the case. But nothing happened. And now they're meant to get integrated back into our first team. Can't say starting 11, but yeah, our first team. And personally speaking, Carney and Cassidy, this is very good in my opinion. Why? Because they can both play CDM and they both have the physical and the height. And the height, you know what I'm trying to say? Like the physical attributes, the height, size, all of that kind of stuff, they have that. And in the midfield, that would be needed because Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, none of them are even 5'11" or higher or taller. Even someone like Romeo Lavia, he's not necessarily that big, but if you had these guys in the same roles, as well as if you had these guys in the same roles as well as a Romeo or a Enzo or a Caicedo, they'll be able to flourish even better because not only can these guys dribble well, especially Carney in the half spaces, they can attack as well. They can get back. It's just the fact that Carney, he's had bare injuries throughout multiple seasons here. He's been here since the 22-23 season, and he has only played 23 games for us in all competitions. We are in the 24-25 season. He has only played 23 games for Chelsea in all competitions since being here in 22-23. That just goes to show how bad our what's the stuff called? Our injury history has been. because that is absolutely poor. And I feel sorry for him because I've always liked him as a football player. He got injured last season after he's going to get some chances after Nkunku went down. But realistically, he got injured, so he never even got the chance. And he probably would have flourished in the same game he got taken off for injury. He scored against West Ham. And that was a very, very good goal, by the way. So it's just unfortunate for him. Hopefully he can get integrated back into the team. And whether or not it's the Premier League or the Conference League, hopefully he can get some minutes, just like Cassidy, because Cassidy has a very, very high ceiling. He was the best player at the Under-20 World Cup, helped Italy win it, player of the tournament. I don't think, actually, I shouldn't say they actually won. I'm not sure if they won it, but he definitely did win player of the tournament, as well as getting the top goal scorer in the tournament as well with at least 5 or 6 goals. Cassidy, like if he be able to stay fit, get a run of games, who knows what could happen? Who knows what could happen? And as always, come on, Chelsea, man. But yeah, man, that's literally what it is. I hope they can both get minutes this season because we're gonna need our whole entire team if we're gonna meant to be competing in the FA Cup, Conference League, Carabao Cup, and Premier League. All those competitions combined does not make it an easy season for us, especially with us trying to get into the top 4. And these 2 players could help us, whether that's with a 1 goal or 2 goals. Any little helps at this point in time. Any little helps. So that's just what it is. But hopefully they can both get game time and they both don't get injured, especially Carney. So that's just my thoughts and opinions. I am going to put in a Q&A. You guys leave any questions you want in the Q&A. Ask anything. Ask away. So yeah, ask away. And then on top of that, we're going to the next bit of news that I've released today. And it was this. So, Romeo Lavia due to start again with a view to being fit for the Bournemouth match. And this is very, very good news because why? Bournemouth is our next game. And Romeo Lavia, ever since we haven't seen him sit in the Premier League since the Manchester City match, we have felt the physical tendencies of our midfield. I'm not going to sit here and say that Lavia is much more physical than Moise Caicedo and Enzo. It's just that he's taller, the body's different, and yeah, man, he just in the defensive midfield, the way he progressed the ball so effortlessly, especially against Manchester City, he needs to be starting. He has to be starting. That is the main thing. JJ Cody downstairs. Go downstairs. But yeah, man, that's literally what it is, man. But obviously, he was necessary for Chelsea once we got on. Jalo, if you're gonna go downstairs now, bro. I was just about to go downstairs. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, that's literally what it is, man. Lavia, he was instrumental when it comes to our build-up play against Manchester City, and ever since he's been out, we have felt that. Caicedo did well in our last game, but Enzo is not the same. And personally speaking, if Lavia comes into the team, then I'm most likely going to have to drop Enzo Fernandez out of the starting 11 because Caicedo, he's tougher than Enzo. Enzo needs to be better physically on the ball or off the ball. Just don't get pushed past. Like too many times man sees this happen. This makes our midfield so vulnerable. Having Lavia there would be brilliant. Even adding a Carney, Shakuri, Mecca, or Cassidy into the midfield would do better because we have guys who are actually tall. They're not going to get pushed off the ball so easily. When you're coming up against guys in who's 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", in midfields of other different teams, and our guys are 5'10" and that, they're going to get pushed past. It's literally attributes, and they don't have the physical attributes of a 6'1" or a 6'2" guy. It's just the facts, which is why Lavia being in the midfield, Khan Chukwuemeka being in the midfield could be a very good thing, because you've got guys who are near, who are taller than Enzo Caicedo, and could be and is as good on the ball. So that's just my thoughts and opinions on obviously the Romeo Lavia news. I'm happy to know that he should be back. Will we rush him? Will we put him into the starting 11? We don't know. But if he starts training this week, who knows what could happen, because we don't play again until next week. So we have to wait and see on that front. But I'm happy to know that he will be back shortly. Brilliant, man, because when he got injured last season, we didn't see him again for the majority of the season. Wait 1 second, didn't we sign him injured as well? That's just the worst thing. But like I said, when he got injured last season, he missed the rest of the season. So at least now the recovery time is better. And hopefully the recovery time for all of our players is better. But now, I'm going to move on to another subject. And this is in regards to Reece James, man. Yeah, look at this now. This is reported by Matt Law, by the way. So, yeah, man. So, Reece James is unlikely to be fit enough to start against Chelsea. Chelsea's next opponents, Bournemouth. He is still thought to be a couple of weeks away from returning to full team training. That is the news. The source is Matt Law, reliable source, very reliable. And yeah, man, Reece meant to be back for another couple of weeks. And that is jarring, because this puts us in a bit of a pickle here. Because Gusto went off in our last game, injured. He might not be fit for when we come back from international break. So then what happens to our right back? Because Reece ain't going to be fit for this game. It's already been confirmed he will not be fit enough for the international break. He's not even going to be in full team training for the next couple of weeks. So our right back situation is kind of stressed right now, because if those two are out, I don't think we're going to play Josh Akumpong in the Premier League, especially because he doesn't understand the system. Is it a thing where someone like Moises Caicedo, who played right back for Brighton at times, will he be able to play right back, but then we make that the inverted role? Could that be the thing? We have to wait and see, because it depends on, is Lavia fit? It depends on our other midfielders. Like, it's going to be interesting to see what Maresca comes up with, these solutions to solve these problems, if Gusto and Reece James are both not fit for our next game against Bournemouth. So it's jarring. Reece James is injured again. It's just annoying. I really hope that once you come back from your injury, you don't get injured again. But I've said this so many different times. I really hope that this is the case, because how many times is this gonna be the case where you get injured? We're just going to wait. Like, it's so jarring, because you're literally the best right back in the world on your day. No one comes close at this point in time. But you're not fit majority of the time. And that is the most worrying thing. You're a Chelsea captain, but you haven't even captained the side more than, let's say, even a Conor Gallagher. So that just goes to show your reliableness. You need to be more reliable, Reece James. You have to be, man. You have to be. But it's your body. You've had surgery. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do after that, if I'm gonna be honest with you. If you just keep getting injured, it's just injury prone. We can only count on you for like 4 games at max, 5 games. That's jarring, man. But let's wait and see. It's a long season ahead. We still got 35 plus matches left of the season. So hopefully Reece James can play majority of that. Because anytime he's even played just 20 plus games in a season, we've always finished in the top 4. But we haven't finished in the top 4 for the last 2 seasons. But if we do it without Reece playing majority of these games and we still get top 4, then that's brilliant. But if we do have Reece James fit for majority of these matches, we will definitely get top 4 in my opinion, as long as all of our players stay fit. But especially Reece James, because in his position, there is no one better on day. On his day, no one better. No one better. Even guy like Kyle Walker, who people will say is the best right back for the last 10 years, he's even said it. Reece James is the right back. That literally, he can do everything. Attack, defend, he can do everything. No one else can do what he does. So that's the reason why Reece James is so important, why it's so frustrating to know that he's injured, man. It's actually just so jarring, man. Jolting. But yeah, man, that's just my thoughts and opinions and news on Reece James. So now we'll move over to the next subject, which is this. So Malo Gusto has withdrawn from the France under-21 squad because of a thigh injury. Cole Palmer has withdrawn from the England squad. Hey man, Cole Palmer is due to undergo rehabilitation at Chelsea. Personally speaking, I just don't think that we want to risk him out there for England. It's only Nations League after all. It's not like it's World Cup qualifiers or anything like that. And he needs to he missed a lot of the pre-season. So to play under Enzo Maresca and know the full details and what he wants from his players, that's probably the reason why for me he's gonna be coming back to Cobham. Like it says that he's withdrawn, but hey man, we literally just see him play on the weekend. So hey man, think of it what you want. Anything could have happened after that, but that's just my thoughts and opinions on the Cole Palmer thing. I personally think it's just due to the fact that Nkunku's still there, and other guys are still there as well. So it's to learn a system, to play, to know how you play with certain guys. That's what I think. And it's very beneficial for Chelsea because we don't need Cole Palmer to be going to England and getting injured. That's dead. So I like the fact that he has returned to Cobham. And yeah, man, he will be with Enzo Maresca and other teammates like Jadon Sancho, like Christopher Nkunku. He will be there at training, and that could make the next period in terms of upcoming fixtures a lot better because we have a lot of winnable fixtures. Majority of them are winnable, and if we can click the right players, it's brilliant, man. But yeah, Malo Gusto has withdrawn from the France under-21 squad because of a thigh injury. That's what he sustained against Crystal Palace. Literally last week. So he won't be playing for France under-21, which is very good. But will he be ready for a Bournemouth match next week? Right back. That is impossible. I would much rather put Caicedo there and make him be the inverted person. We do not need we do not need Desassi to be right back. Nope. Forget all that. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions on the Cole Palmer and Malo Gusto stuff. Speedy recovery to all of you guys. I hope you'll be able to be fit for our next game. Or if not then, as soon as possible, my bros. But yeah, the news in regards to Malo Gusto, Cole Palmer. Now, this is the next bit of news. So now look at this, yeah. So look at this. Chelsea are pretty close to having balanced the books following Angelo Gabriel's sell to Al Nassr for 19.1 million. If you don't count Mike Penders and Estavio William, who were signed for the 2025 and not joined yet. £208.5 million spent, 188.9 million made in sales. You see that? Chelsea, when it comes to money, we will always have money because not only will we be able to spend it, but we make it back. Conor Gallagher has been sold. Angelo Gabriel has been sold. Many players have been sold. I can't necessarily remember everyone right now off the top of my melon. I can't remember who all of our other sales were. Ian Matson, 37 million. Chalobah's gone on loan as well. Who else from our team? Kappa's gone on loan. Petrovic gone to Strasbourg. There are a lot of other sales. We've made bare sales this summer, but that's why it's hard to remember all of them. Think about how much money we've spent. We have spent money on. You spent money on Pedro Neto, Joao Felix, Philip Jorgensen. Have we made bare signings? We just spent bare money because 45, 50. Yeah, man. I need to remember all of our signings from the summer. We've made bare signings overall, but most of them aren't even getting to the first team. So I like the fact how the board can spend the money and make it back. And now it is apparent that Chelsea have been able to clear most of our debt in terms of financial fair play. So that will mean that we have more freedom to make in the next transfer window. And there'll be people out there who'll be like, how can Chelsea spend so much? How do Chelsea spend so much? If we spent 208.5 million, yet we've made 108.9 million made in sales, that's why. The board know what they're doing. They are businessmen. And that's why for me, when it comes to money, we are always going to have it. Unless we just continuously finish worse and worse every season. But even after 2 seasons ago, we finished 12th. We moved 6 places up the table. If we always remain as a top 6 team, Champions League team, we're always going to be having money. Because it's just how it goes. And these guys are business savvy. They are businessmen. So they are going to do what's best for business. And sometimes people won't agree with it, aka the Conor Gallagher stuff and all of that kind of stuff. They won't necessarily agree with it. But in the long run, it will have benefits. You might not see it right now because the team isn't necessarily winning or anything like that. But Rome wasn't built in a day. When Roman Abramovich came to Chelsea in 2003, times were different. They didn't have 6 teams that could fight for a top 4 place. They didn't have 6 teams or at least 4 teams that compete for a Premier League title. This is a different day and age. And this is why things like this will take longer. It will definitely take longer. But hopefully, I believe that it will be worth it all in the end. It's just about getting there. That's the big thing. It's just about getting there. So let's just wait and see what happens on that front. But other than that, gonna move on to the good news. Well, not say good news, but this is just news about our upcoming fixtures. This is it. Our upcoming fixtures. Lord, my G. Lord, my G. About a new 4G's on my G. Drop into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks, that's all, my G. Cause I'm in the mall with a whole team. Oh, this thing is slow as hell. Sorry about this, people. I was wake up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich. You niggas salty. Cause I've been waking up to get the money. Whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes. It turns over and both. We rock. Oh my dad just clocked. We got Jadon Sancho on loan as well. How could I forget that? Wow. Okay, where's the upcoming fixtures, man? Why is it taking loads? Oh, this computer, man. Load, man. It's not even this computer, it's a laptop, man. That's why it's drawing. Drawing. But yeah, I appreciate the views. Love for the support on the channel, everyone. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Road to 2,000 subscribers. Come on. Road to 2,000 subscribers, damn. Oh my dog. Fixtures. Okay, so this is our next. Yo. Okay. Where is this stuff? Appreciate the views, love for the support on the channel, everyone. Leave any questions in the Q&A, feel free. I'm just about to show some upcoming fixtures. This thing, here we go. Okay. So this is the upcoming fixtures for Chelsea. This is our upcoming fixtures. After international break, we will be taking on Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium in the Premier League on the 14th of September, 8 p.m. kickoff. Then we take on West Ham and we travel to the London Stadium to take them on in the Premier League on the 21st of September at 12:30 p.m. Then is Carabao Cup third round against Barrow at Stamford Bridge on the 24th of September, 3 p.m. Wait, I said not 3 p.m. 24th September at 7:45 p.m. And surely I'll be going to that match. And then we got Brighton in the Premier League at Stamford Bridge on the 28th of September at 3 p.m. That will be the toughest game out of all of these matches. And then our final fixture of our next 5 games, we take on Ghent in the Conference League group stage at Stamford Bridge on the 3rd of October at 8 p.m. These are all confirmed to be happening at these times and these days. Other fixtures that have been put out, they are not guaranteed to be there because there could be fixture changes based on teams going to different competitions or getting further in different competitions. So these are our guaranteed next 5 fixtures. And in my thoughts and opinions on this, I think Chelsea should beat Bournemouth, should beat West Ham. Brighton, kind of a sticky situation because they are undefeated in the Premier League as things stand right now. They have played. Wait 1 second. They've played against Arsenal. They have played against. Wait 1 second. Who have these people play against? In the Premier League, they played against Brighton, have played against Arsenal, Manchester United, and Everton. And they've only drawn to Arsenal. They've won both of their other games. So them, it'll be easier because it's at Stamford Bridge, but it's not going to be guaranteed. Because Brighton, not last season, but the season before, were a jarring team. But if we're going to be honest, we've taken most of their players. The philosophy, how the boy have gone about things, we basically, in a sense, become the new Brighton, just the more upper tier level of it. So hopefully we can beat them. Because last season, there wasn't one game that we lost to them in. Wasn't one. And I was even present at one of those games in the Carabao Cup. So hopefully we can get a W against them. But if I'm going to be honest, not talking about our cup fixtures, we should definitely be able to win 2 out of these 3 games. Brighton won't be easy. But Barrow and Ghent, those should all be W's in my opinion. Group stage of the Conference League and 3rd round of the Carabao Cup, those 2 I would presume should be W's in my opinion. You're right, man. So those 2 should be W's. So out of this, all of these fixtures, I expect Chelsea to get 4 wins. That is my prediction for that. I think we will beat Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium, beat West Ham at the London Stadium, even though it's a tough ground to go to. We should beat Barrow in the Carabao Cup 3rd round 1010%. Brighton, if we drop points, I won't be surprised in that game. Ghent, we should win, but it's going to be a completely different 11 than our Premier League team. Hopefully those guys can deal with this because Ghent at Stamford Bridge should be a W. We shouldn't be losing any games at Stamford Bridge in the Conference League. Away from home, maybe I can make a case due to the fact that a lot of our players just don't have that winning mentality. They don't know how to deal with the other fans from other teams too well. Because even in our last game, how did we lose 2-1 to Servette away from home when that should be a W? Because our defense was terrible. And our defense, especially in that team there, Ronaldo Vega, Badiashile, Tosin, Desassi, Lord, oh my days, bro. Scareful, very scareful. So if we lose any games away from home, I won't be happy, but I can't necessarily say that I'll be surprised because a lot of our team lack experience, and experience to go away from home in Europe is not easy. Hence why everyone always battles to get into European competitions. So we have to just wait and see. But we play Ghent at home. We should definitely be winning that match. We should win every single game in the Conference League at Stamford Bridge, 1000%. Not just because I'd probably go to that match. Well, it's just standards, man. There needs to be standards. Has to be. But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions on these news. I also have one more thing to talk about. A little more to talk about. So this is the next report that I haven't posted yet, but I will once I come off this live stream. So I will be here for at least an hour. I'll read out you guys' questions. Any people who leave any questions in the Q&A. But yeah, this is it. So okay, look at this news now. So the appreciation of Victor Osimhen from several clubs remains, especially from Chelsea. It remains to be seen if any option can be activated in January or in the summer. That is the news regarding Victor Osimhen, who, not to my pleasure, this is one jarring ass news. The fact that he has gone to Galatasaray on loan. Victor, man, what is this? Man was hearing things about we are not going to accept no loan when it comes to Chelsea. This what his agent said. Oh yeah, my client won't get dealt with like that. But not only has he gone on loan, he has gone on loan to Galatasaray in Turkey while earning only 160k a week or 170k at max. What happened, man? Chelsea were apparently offering him 155k a week. See, as a footballer, like I understand big money, 300 plus K and all of that, but you rejected Saudi. But when you rejected Saudi, money shouldn't be the biggest thing for you. It should be about playing football in the best league possible. And the best league everyone knows is the Premier League. You could have been at Chelsea right now, but you decided against it. You didn't want to accept the terms of Chelsea, but you wanted to accept the terms of Galatasaray. Whether or not it's due to the fact that you're going to get frozen out at Napoli, they take your shirt away, all of these different things, you could have been at Stamford Bridge. You could have, but you didn't. And I'll be honest, man, that's jarring. Especially to know that you're going to Galatasaray. That's the biggest thing. If you stayed at Napoli, I could respect it. But now, after all this, I can't respect that. How can I respect man who's going to be saying, not even just him, but his agent won't be saying things that Victor wouldn't agree with? And my man was there saying that, oh yeah, my client won't get loaned, Yeah, he's on loan, getting paid no more than 170k a week. Blasphemous, man. I said in my live stream on the transfer deadline day that we could potentially go in for him in January, but have to wait and see because he clearly wants to move from Napoli, hence why he didn't want to stay there any longer. But to move to Galatasaray, in my opinion, makes no sense. Maybe you can say that, yep, they're going to be playing in the Champions League. Fair enough. They definitely winning the Champions League. So, in my opinion, yeah, man, probably just wait and see what happens. I'd be just so honest, man. But yeah, man, that's just the news on Victor Osimhen, my people. That's just the news on Victor Osimhen. Two seconds. But yeah, man. Oh, that is the news in regards to Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, Mister. I wouldn't go on loan, but you're on loan. Makes sense, man. Please. But yeah, that's just the news in regards to Victor Osimhen. I will be live for at least another 20 minutes. If anyone wants to leave any questions in the Q&A, feel free. I'm about to read any questions I have right now. So let's check the questions. And there is only one. And one man said, who should be our left winger? A very, very good question. Because personally speaking, I don't really like Pedro Neto in the I don't really like Pedro Neto in the I don't really like Pedro Neto in the left spot. I'll be honest. He did have that one game against Wolves where he came on and he done very, very well. But that was as a sub. Anytime I've seen him start as the left winger, it has not been exciting. I'll be honest. And it just goes to show that he's not necessarily a left winger in my opinion. He can use his left foot, but he's better off on the right hand side. Most of his days at Wolves, he was playing off the right, and at Chelsea, he's been meant to be played off the left. Doesn't necessarily make sense. That's not his best thing, but that's why you even signed someone like Jadon Sancho. He could be our left winger. Right now, I can't necessarily certify anyone who's our guaranteed left winger, in my opinion, because just based off what I've seen of Neto, I think Joao Felix would be better as on the left than him, because at least he can cut in. Like, we do a lot of inverted stuff, so that would make more sense for him to come inside rather than go out. Because if you even try to put balls into the box, we have Nicholas Jackson, but he's not the biggest person. He can't attack the ball every single time and win bare headers or score bare headers. He has scored a header this season, but it was a free header. Like, putting him up against some of the centre backs in the league, he's gonna lose most of the aerial duels more often than not in the box. And Neto's best attribute on that left will be to put the ball in, because cutting in, I don't know how good his right foot is. I don't necessarily see him use his right foot often. So I wouldn't necessarily assume that he has a great right foot. And hence why playing off the right hand side would make more sense. But we just got bare options. Noni, Cole can play over there. So yeah, man, I wouldn't say Neto's our left winger. And I wouldn't say we guaranteed have a left winger right now that's going to be playing every single game, because everyone's debatable. Mudryk definitely is. Pedro Neto, Joao Felix, Jadon Sancho. I'm not going to say Nkunku should play there because he shouldn't even be playing off the left anymore, in my opinion. So, yeah, man. It's going to be a techie situation. That was a very, very good question about who should be our left winger, because we have a lot of players in the team who are confirmed. Like Sanchez, the confirmed right goalkeeper. Reece James, the fit, is the guaranteed right back. Fofana, Colwell, guaranteed centre backs. Left back, guaranteed Cucurella. In the midfield, Caicedo's guaranteed. I can't necessarily even say that Enzo's guaranteed anymore. I can't even say that. Caicedo's definitely guaranteed. Cole Palmer, guaranteed. Noni Madueke right now, guaranteed. Nicholas Jackson, guaranteed. So we have a left back, not a left back, a left winger, and a midfielder away from knowing our best 11, or saying the 11 that every single Chelsea fan can say hand on heart, this is our 11. Because some of the best teams in the world right now know their 11. Their managers know their 11. And given that Maresca has only coached 5 competitive Chelsea matches, he's done 6 pre-season matches, 5 already in all competitions. He's had 11 different Chelsea matches as the manager, but he doesn't know the best team because not everyone has always been available. So for me, it's going to be a very, very interesting season based on the fact that we're going to be knowing by hopefully the end of the season our best 11 guaranteed, because right now we can say a lot of names, but we can't say the entire 11. So that is the main objective, to find our best team possible so that next season every Chelsea fan can be as excited. Because for many, many years, when was the last time you could realistically say this is our start 11 guaranteed? Ever since Tuchel left, we can't say anything like that, personally, in my opinion. Whether that's due to injuries, whether that's due to injuries, because that's the only thing that will be changing these kind of things. So that's just what it is for me. This is a very, very interesting time at Chelsea, because we have a lot to prove, not just to the fans, but the players themselves, because we've been languishing in 12th or 6th. We need to get Champions League football. The players need to do the utmost. And right now in the Premier League, Cole Palmer has 5 goals and assists. Noni Madueke has 3 goals and an assist. Nicholas Jackson has 2 goals and an assist. Statistic-wise, attacking-wise, we are one of the best teams in the Premier League, which I have been saying. I have been saying that we are one of the best teams in the league. And yeah, man, Cole Palmer has the 3rd most goal involvements in the Premier League. Nicholas Jackson has the same as Noni Madueke. So our attack is doing well. Those are 3 key players, and hopefully they can continue their form. Liverpool are up there as well, and Buemo is there. Semenyo, he's up there. So it's going to be a very, very interesting season. It's just jarring to know that it's international break now. And even though I will be doing watch-alongs later in the week, i.e. tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing watch-alongs for the Nations League matches, because Portugal play tomorrow. Because Portugal play tomorrow, as well as that's the only match I'll be able to do, to be honest with you, because all the other games start at the same time. Spain will be taking on Serbia, but Portugal will be taking on Croatia. So man's gonna be doing the Portugal watch along, because that should be a more interesting game than Serbia Spain. Spain should definitely win that match. So yeah, we'll be doing that watch along tomorrow, and then games. When does Senegal play? Not on that day. Tuesday. So then on Friday, so Thursday night, Friday morning, Argentina take on Chile, and we're doing a watch along for that game. Enzo Fernandez, Chris Jackson, and Senegal, as well as man like Edouard Mendy and Koulibaly, former Chelsea players. So I'll be doing that watch along. And then other than that, that'll be the games for Friday. And then on Saturday, Brazil will take on Ecuador at 2 p.m. So man like Stavio Willian taking on Kendry Pires and Moises Caicedo. I'm definitely going to be up for that match. So I will be doing a watch along at that time for that match, 1010%. I will be up for that match. I'll take a nap before that. So that's what I'll be on. And then later on that day, England take on Ireland. We're doing a watch along for that one. And we don't have any German players here. Nope. Hungary, nope. Netherlands, nope. Bosnia, nope. Nope. Ukraine play at 7:45. So yeah, England and Ukraine will be doing those watch-alongs on Saturday. So man's gonna be hella active across the weekend, my people them, because even though the Premier League season has ended, this does not mean that the content stops. I will be active. And yeah, I will be back again tomorrow around 7 o'clock to watch the matches, Portugal match tomorrow. So tune in for that. As well as 1 a.m. I'll be going live to do the watch along for Argentina versus Chile. So I'll be around for those matches, and I'd like to thank you all for your comments. Is there any more questions in the Q&A? Because if not, I will be logging off in 9 minutes. Nope, there's no other question. So yeah, man, that's what I will be doing. I'd like to thank you for your comments. Appreciate it. And yeah, man, any more Chelsea news that come out, I will just show it to you guys right quickly. So Chelsea today. So yeah, this is just some more recent news. Wait, I need to share some stuff. Okay. Cause I just want to every girl in the world, every model, every singer, every actress, every diva. So okay. So look at this, yeah. It's the most recent news. Chelsea Football Club today welcomes online sporting betting and gaming brand Betway as the club's new long-term official European betting partner. And Chelsea have rejected AEK Athens' open offer for David Fofana as the Blues are looking to recoup between the 10 to 12 million with a big sell-on clause included in any deal. That is the most recent news, and I don't really have much to say on it. It's unfortunate that Fofana can't get any game time during the season. It is unfortunate he can get any game time during any part he's played for Chelsea. I think he's at max. He's only played 2 games at max. So yeah, man, it's unfortunate, but just gets out that he's actually a very, very calm guy as well. So I wish him all the best whenever he finds a club because he's not gone on loan anywhere. He'll probably be playing with the under 23s. And to be honest with you, I would wish that he could get some minutes in this team because Mark Gu is not good enough, and Dash Fofana isn't a finished article. He's not a world-class player, but he's someone that could offer more than Mark Gu, in my opinion. It's just the fact that the board clearly have their minds made up that they're going to sell him. So they're just trying to recoup money, keep money coming in, and be able to spend money so the money can go out as well. But we need to sell players, and yeah, man, Dash Fofana is one of those players on the list. But they have rejected the bid from AK Athens. So yeah, man, it's jarring, but it's just how the game goes, how the cookie crumbles. not everyone's going to be here forever, and no one is going to be here forever. So we just have to get used to it. Just have to get used to it, in my opinion. But yeah, man, that is the most recent news. I will be here for another 4 minutes, so I'd like you guys to let me know any thoughts and opinions that you have on this. Let me know. Let me know any thoughts and opinions that you have on this, and I'll be jumping off in the next 3 minutes. But like I've already said, I will be going live tomorrow to do the Portugal versus Croatia watch along. I will be here to do that, to support Joao Felix, Renato Vega, Pedro Neto in taking on Croatia in the Nations League match. Spain are also playing Serbia at the same time, but I won't be able to watch both matches, so I will be watching Portugal and Croatia. And then later on in the evening, I will be watching the Argentina versus Chile match at 1 p.m. UK time. I will be there doing that. So Thursday, Portugal, Croatia. Later on in the evening, Argentina, Chile. It's going to be early hours of Friday. So I will be doing that. And then on Friday during the day, I will be doing watch-alongs for the for Senegal versus Burkina Faso in AFCON qualifiers. So I will be here for that one. And then later on not later on in the evening, but no, later on in the day or at night, 2 p.m., Ecuador versus Brazil. I will be there on Saturday, meaning Friday night. I will be there Saturday, Brazil, Ecuador. Moises Caicedo, Kendry Pires taking on Estavio Willian, who's going to make his debut for Brazil at some point. So big that up. And yeah, later on in the day, 7th of September, I will be doing the England match. I will be doing that at 5 p.m. England versus Ireland. And then after that, I will be doing Ukraine versus Albania in more Nations League matches. So there's going to be a lot of watch-alongs, live streams happening this weekend. And I will be trying to do more live streams so I can communicate and build a more, to build a community more, because I do have a lot of followers, but there's still more that I can do. And I will be trying to go live to interact with you guys even more. So I hope that you enjoy the content. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. You guys, it's been real for the last hour. I appreciate your support, and I will continue to go live and, as always, give you Chelsea news updates, give you just my thoughts and opinions. So I hope that you do enjoy it. And I thank you all for your support every single time. I appreciate it. You don't know how much I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me to be able to do this and to not only communicate with some people to get thousands of followers or views. It just means a lot, because this is what I want to do. And this is just my thing. So I appreciate you all for supporting me. And yeah, man, it's due to be the end of the video. I will be ending it at an hour, so there's 30 seconds remaining. Is this your chance to ask me any last questions? If you ask me a question now, I will be saying my thoughts and opinions before the stream ends. But yeah, 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. It has been an hour and a bit. My people, thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Drew, Keith, Junior, Thank you all for your support. And remember, I will be going live. I will be going live tomorrow for the Portugal versus Croatia watch along. And then later at night for the Argentina versus Chile match. So look forward to seeing you guys on that stream. Catch you in a bit. As always, come on Chelsea. Come on Chelsea. In a bit, my people, them. Love.